Visible, sir.
Okay. Is it visible? Students, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Today's session, we are going to see ohm meters. Okay. This is a briefing, just a brief point regarding the ohm meters. First, we will see this brief point. Later on, we will see the what is the detailed explanation for the series ohm meters and shunt ohm meters. Okay. Here, ohm meters, ohm meter, basically, ohm meters it is going to used for the measurement of resistance. We are going to use these ohm meters for the measurement of resistance. These ohm meters can be of micro ohm meters type, and mega ohm meters type. It can be of micro as well as mega ohm meters type. Okay, here in our circuit, we are going to use some RX resistance. RX means unknown resistance. I'm going to use some unknown resistance is in series. I'm going to use this unknown resistance in series. That is, I'm going to treat that using the A and B terminals. Okay, and this R2 resistance, I'm going to use one more resistor, that R2, that is a zero adjustment resistor. This is just like a potentiometer. I'm going to use this potentiometer. And R1 resistance, this resistor is current limiting resistor. And the battery is going to be connected. VRE battery is going to be connected in the circuit. This is the construction part. And we are going to take two cases here. We are going to consider two cases. In the two cases, let it be first case, that that unknown resistance Rx is equal to 0 ohms. That means resistance is 0. Then between these A and B terminals, are short circuited. Then resistance becomes 0, and this current is going to divide across the resistance R1 and R2. Okay, then and one potentiometer, we have maintained one potentiometer. By using that potentiometer, I am going to change the resistance here, change the resistance R2. Then entire current flow via this R1. Then entire current flow via this R1 changes here. Then the meter shows full scale deflection current here. Full scale deflection current means the current flow is maximum, then resistance is minimum. Then resistance is almost equal to 0 ohms here. Like that, this is the first case. And second case, the unknown resistance is maximum. And it is infinite. I'm going to consider that resistance as infinite ohms. Then that terminals A and B terminals are going to be open circuited. That means no current flows through the resistance R1. Meter shows null deflection here. That means current flow is 0. Therefore, resistance is maximum. Infinite ohms I'm going to come across here. The scale I'm going to consider for this series ohm meter, the scale is between 0 ohms to infinite ohms. That means I'm going to consider the scale 0 ohms. The scale is going to be 0 ohms as well as infinite ohms. Let it be, the starting value is maximum, and this ending value is, this is the zero terminal. From this zero terminal, the scale is going to deflect towards this left hand side, like that. Okay, this series ohm meters are going to measure high value of resistance. It is going to measure high value of resistance. Okay, and the meter is going to be indicated like this, from 0 to infinity. Let it be, this is 250 ohms, 500 ohms, 750 ohms. In the middle scale, that is 1K, and this is the maximum. This is the maximum. Yeah, up to this level, this is 10K, and beyond this one, it will be maximum value. This is about a series ohm meter. These are the brief points, and the resistance across A and B terminals is half scale resistance. I am going to take that resistance as unknown resistance as RH here. That RH can be given as this across this RH half resistance. I am going to get the half scale current here. Half scale current across the meter. I am going to obtain half scale deflection here. That I can treat that current as 0.5 IFS here. IFS. We will see this again. Okay, don't worry. This is the brief points. Regarding brief points, later on you'll get entire explanation for this one. This is about series ohm meter. Next one, shunt ohm meter. Shunt ohm meter. Shunt ohm meter. In this shunt ohm meter, the unknown resistance Rx is placed in parallel here. I am going to place unknown resistance in series ohm meters, and the unknown resistance is placed in series, whereas here the unknown resistance Rx is placed in parallel here with the ohm meter. With the ohm meter, that is PMMC meter, like that. Here in this circuit, I am going to use a switch S here. Let us assume that switch S is closed. Then here also I am going to consider two cases here. Two cases. Let it be, first case is 0 ohms. Then A and B terminals are going to be short circuited. Then the current I flows through the A and B, and no current flows through the PMMC meter. PMMC meter, that is across the no current flows across the PMMC meter, means that that will indicate 0 ohms. It is going to be given 0 null deflection here. Therefore, I am going to have 0 ohms here. This is the first case. Ante 0 resistance ఉన్నప్పుడు current flow is also 0. Similarly here in the when Rx is infinite ohms, then A and B terminals are open circuited. No current flows through the A and B terminals. Full current through the PMMC meter. Therefore, maximum amount of resistance I am going to come across here. Therefore, the scale is going to be take here 0 to infinite only. Okay, it is mainly used for measuring the low value of resistance. Low value of resistance. Here the unknown resistance is 0, then meter current is also 0. Here resistance is infinite, then meter reading is also infinite here. That is full scale deflection. I am going to come across full scale deflection here. This is regarding the series ohm meter and shunt ohm meter. The scale will be like this. This is on the left hand side, this is 0, and right hand side it is infinite. That is 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1, 2, 5, 10, like that. It will be in hundreds or thousands format, depends upon the requirement here. Okay. In the middle, this point I'm going to consider it as middle scale. Okay. This is about brief explanation regarding series ohm meter. This is series ohm meter and the shunt ohm meter. We will see in-depth explanation. Is this visible, students? Is it visible? Series type ohm meter visible to you? Diagram. Series type ohm meter. Anyone please respond. Okay. Okay. Here, this is the series type ohm meter. In the series type ohm meter, first we will see the construction part. Okay, this is the ohm meter. This is the PMMC meter. Normally, this is the PMMC meter. This PMMC meter is connected in series. This PMMC meter, across this PMMC meter, I am connecting this unknown resistance. This unknown resistance is connected in series here. Is connected in series to this meter. Therefore, I can treat this. I am going to treat this this is the unknown resistance, is connected in series with this PMMC meter. Therefore, I am going to treat this as series type ohm meter, and we will see the one after the other. What are the components present in this circuit? Here, this is the PMMC meter. The internal resistance for this meter is Rm. The internal resistance for this meter is Rm. This is the internal resistance of meter, and this meter movement is proportional. Whatever the changeover is taking place across this Rx, that is going to be reflect across in this meter. The deflection, the changeover is taking place across this Rx will be reflected upon this Rx here. And one resistor is placed here. That resistor is R1. This is the current limiting resistor. R1 is current limiting resistor. And another resistor is also placed, that is R2. And the flow of current is taking place in this direction. It will be, this is like this. We may come across the flow of current like this. Okay. This is the current limiting resistor. R2 is the it is just like a potentiometer. By using this potentiometer, I can adjust this meter reading. In order to make this meter reading zero adjustment sake, in order to make this PMMC meter to 0, I am going to use this pot. I am going to use this zero adjustment resistor R2. Okay, and this is the internal battery. V is the internal battery. This voltage maybe decreases with respect to time. This is the internal battery. Let it be. This is the internal voltage V here. Okay, this is the construction part of series type ohm meter, and I am going to take this terminal A, this terminal B. Across this terminal A and B, I am going to place this unknown resistance Rx. I am going to place the unknown resistance Rx across this A and B terminals. This is the construction of series type ohm meter. Okay. I am placing this unknown resistance Rx in series with this PMMC meter. That is the point. Therefore, I can treat this ohm meter as the series type of ohm meter. And this is the series type of ohm meter. Essentially consists of the D'Arsonval movement connected in series. That means PMMC meter is connected in series with the resistance and a battery to a pair of terminals to which the unknown is connected here. The current through the movement here, the current through the meter movement then depends upon the magnitude of the unknown resistance here. మనకు మీటర్లో ఏదైతే పిఎంఎంసీ మీటర్లో ఏదైతే కరెంట్ ఫ్లో జరుగుతుందో అది దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది? అన్నోన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, అన్నోన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఆర్ఎక్స్ మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ అ పాయింట్ గివెన్ హియర్. అండ్ the meter indication is proportional to the value of the unknown from the above figure. That meter indication is proportional to the whatever the meter is going to be indicated, that is proportional to the unknown resistance Rx. That is shown in the figure. Here, the elements of a single range series ohm meter is provided here. These are the elements. We have already seen this one. R1 is current limiting resistor. R2 is zero adjust resistor. V is internal battery. Rm is internal resistance of PMMC meter. Rx is unknown resistance. Okay, this is the up to this one. This is the construction part for series ohm meter. If A and B terminals are short circuited, then Rx is equal to 0. Then Rx is going to be 0. Then the resistance is 0 means across this PMMC meter, the flow of current is maximum. The flow of current is maximum. Then R2 is adjusted here. Then R2 is going to be adjusted. This R2 is adjusted. This R2 is adjusted in order to make this make this meter the full scale deflection. In order to R2 is adjusted in order to make this full scale deflection across this meter here. Okay. Just a minute. Here, when the unknown resistance Rx is equal to 0, that means terminal A and B is short circuited, then maximum current flows in the circuit. Under this condition, shunt resistance R2 is adjusted until the movement indicates full scale current here. Full scale current, that full scale current, I am going to treat that full scale current as IFST here. The full scale current position of the pointer is marked as full scale current position of the pointer is marked as 0 ohms on the scale here. Okay. Similarly, when Rx is equal to infinity, we have considered two cases earlier. Those two cases are explained here. Okay. Similarly, when Rx is equal to infinity, that means terminal A and B are open circuited. The current in the circuit drops to 0. The current in the circuit drops to 0, and the movement indicates 0 current, which is then marked infinity on the scale here. That means open circuited Rx will become maximum, then flow of current is 0. Then this resistance is maximum, that is going to be indicated on scale. PMMC meter lo manaki edaithe chupistundo ade manaki infinite on the scale, that is going to be indicated on the scale here. Okay. The intermediate markings may be placed on the scale by connecting different known values of Rx. Different values of Rx can be those readings can be applicable by using this Rx. Different readings can be obtained by using this unknown value of Rx upon the meter. This type of ohm meter has a disadvantage, that is internal battery whose voltage decreases gradually with respect to time. That battery, by maintaining that type of battery, that is going to be decreases. That voltage keeps on decreases with respect to time. So the full scale current drops gradually. That full scale current is going to be drops here.
Battery is charging.
Here, the variable shunt resistance R2 provides an adjustment to the counteract the effect of battery changes. That is always that the meter resistance is maintained less than this limiting resistor R1. And the convenient quantity to use in the design of an series type ohm meter is the value of Rx, which causes half scale deflection of the meter. At this position, the resistance across terminals A and B is defined as the half scale position resistance RH. Middle point across, let it be, this is the meter. Across this middle point, I am going to consider this resistance as RH here. RH, I am going to consider. Okay. This is the infinite scale and this is the 0 scale. At this position, resistance across the terminals A and B is defined as a half scale position. That resistance, I'm going to treat that resistance as RH here. Given the full scale current IFST and the internal resistance of the movement, that is Rm, the battery voltage capital V, and the desired value of the half scale resistance RH, the circuit can be analyzed. The circuit is going to be analyzed like this. That is, the values can be found for R1 and R2. R1 and R2 values ni మనం ఇప్పుడు ఒక అనాలిసిస్ చేస్తాం అనమాట. అనాలిసిస్ లో మనకి R1 అండ్ R2 వాల్యూస్ ని మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. అవి ఎంత వాల్యూస్ ని మనం ఆ పర్టికులర్ సర్క్యూట్ లో ఇన్కల్కేట్ చేస్తే ఎట్లా వస్తుంది, రీడింగ్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎఫెక్టెడ్ అనేది తెలుసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట ఆ R1 అండ్ R2 డిజైన్ ద్వారా. By introducing RH, RH reduces the meter current to half scale. This is the half, that is the half full scale deflection here. The unknown resistance must be here. The unknown resistance must be equal to the total internal resistance of the ohm meter here. This is the scale indication, series ohm meter scale indication. This is the infinite part and this is the zero part. Here the current flow of current is 0, whereas here the flow of current is maximum. Maximum full scale deflection is maximum here. Okay, this is the half scale resistance, that is RH. That RH is given by R1. This is the current limiting resistance R1 plus R2 and meter R2 and Rm are in parallel here. Therefore, I am going to take that resistance like this. That is R2 Rm by R2 plus Rm here. This is the half scale resistance is given by these two resistors. These two resistors are in series, but R2 and Rm are in parallel. Therefore, R1 plus R2 parallel to Rm. The total resistance present to this battery, then the equal that resistance is given by 2RH here. First, let it be this is the first half and this is the second half. By combining total scale, the resistance can be given as 2RH here, and the battery current needed to supply the half scale deflection is given as IH is equal to V by R kadamma. General ga aithe current the flow of current is I is equal to V by R. Here the resistance, I am going to take the total resistance here. The total resistance is 2RH. Therefore, IH is equal to V by 2RH. Please note these equations. First equation is half scale resistance RH is equal to R1 plus R2 parallel to Rm. Then write this equation. Let it be equation 1. Next one, total resistance across this battery is given as 2RH here. Therefore, the half scale deflection current is given as IH is equal to V by 2RH. Therefore, this is because the total resistance present to the battery is then 2RH, as RH is equal to Rx here. Two equations, is those two equations finished? Is it finished? Are two equations any? Two equations, so please note down those. This derivation part is important. Next problems ఏమన్నా ఇస్తే దాంట్లో అప్లై చేయాలి. Okay, IH is equal to V by 2RH. That let it be, that is equation number 2. Next one, to produce the full scale deflection, the battery current must be doubled here, and therefore IT, that is the total current, IT is equal to 2IH. That is equal to, by substituting 2 here from the equation 2, by substituting V by 2RH. This 2 and this 2 get cancels. Therefore, that will become V by RH here. Let it be equation number 3. That is equation number 3. Then the shunt current through R2 is is given as I2 is given across this R2. What is the shunt current? That current is given by I2 is equal to total current minus IFST, meter current IFST. That is given by current through R2 దగ్గర current ఎంత flow అవుతుంది ఏంటో అనేది చూసుకోవాలి అంటే that current I2 is equal to total IT minus IFST. The voltage across this shunt is equal to the voltage across the moment here. Those two are in parallel. Therefore, I am going to equate these two moments here. Shunt voltage is equal to the meter voltage. That is given by I2, this shunt across the shunt, that is across the shunt voltage I2 R2 is equal to IFS across the meter IFSD into Rm here. That implies R2 is equal to IFSD Rm by I2. Let it be equation number 5. Substitute equation number 4 in equation 5. Equation 4, substitute equation number 4. This one, substitute this equation number 4 in equation 5. Then that will become R2 is equal to IFSD Rm by IT minus IFSD on substitution. That is V by RHS, that is equal to IFSD Rm RH by V minus IFSD RH. That is substituted. Let it be equation number 6. Thereafter from equation 1, that is RH is equal to R1 plus R2 Rm by R2 plus Rm. That is R1 is equal to RH minus R2 Rm by R2 plus Rm. Let it be equation number 7. Substituting the value of R2 from equation 6 in equation 7. Then that after substituting those values here, then R1 is equal to RH minus R2 Rm by R2 plus Rm. That implies R1 is equal to RH minus IFSD Rm RH into Rm by V minus IFSD RH. Please go through this one. This is very simple derivation. Don't worry. By total by this, after substituting all these values again, IFSD Rm RH by V minus IFSD RH plus Rm. These two values get cancels out. Then this value, finally, I am going to obtain this value here. That is R1 is equal to RH minus IFSD Rm RH by V. That is from equation 6 and 8, the resistance R1 and R2 is calculated for design sake. For design sake, I am going to obtain R1 and R2 values. Okay, by proper designing of these two values, I can obtain those two values, and I can place those values in the meter, enter this meter circuit. This is about series type ohm meter. Actually working part is different. The derivation part is different. Why? Because the designing part sake, we are going to derive this R1 as well as R2. Okay. For working part, we are going to take two cases. Those two cases are Rx is equal to infinity case, Rx is equal to 0 ohms case. Okay. వర్కింగ్ అంటే ఆ టూ కేసెస్ చెప్పి సర్క్యూట్ డయాగ్రామ్ వేసి ఆ టూ వర్కింగ్ చెప్పిన తర్వాత R1 అండ్ R2 కూడా డిరైవ్ చేయాలన్నమాట, ఎందుకంటే డిజైనింగ్ పర్పస్ కోసం. ఓకే, హియర్ one problem is provided. In that problem, whatever the derivation part we have seen here, by using the derivation part, we will calculate what is the total current and what is the flow of current I2, and what is the zero adjustment resistance R2 value by substituting those values, and the shunt resistance RP. Those values can be calculated by using those formula. Same R1, what is the value of R1, what is the voltage drop, and what is the total battery current. Like this, these parameters can be analyzed by using this derived terms. ఆ టర్మ్స్ ఏదైతే డెరైవ్ చేసామో అవే టర్మ్స్ ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్లో యూజ్ చేస్తామమ్మా. అందుకని ఆ డెరివేషన్ పార్ట్ నెగ్లెక్ట్ చేయొద్దు. ఆ డెరివేషన్ పార్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి బాగా ఫుల్ ప్లెజ్డ్గా నేర్చుకోవడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. ఓకే, next one shunt type ohm meter. In this shunt type ohm meter, first we will see the construction part. This is the voltage supply. Battery is provided here, that is voltage supply, and meter, PMMC meter. Internal resistance of this PMMC meter is Rm, and current limiting resistor R1, switch S is placed. If we are going to consider this switch S as closed position only, this switch S is closed position only, we are going to take the entire working of this circuit. Here Im is the maximum flow of current across this meter, and terminal A and B, terminals A and B, and resistance is going to be placed here. That resistance is acts as a parallel resistance for this meter. For this meter, this unknown resistance Rx, this unknown resistance Rx is in parallel or in shunt with this meter, or in shunt with this meter. Therefore, I can treat this as shunt type of ohm meter. This is a shunt type of ohm meter. I am going to treat this as shunt type of ohm meter. Okay. If this switch is closed, if this switch is closed, again I will consider two cases, that is Rx is equal to 0 and Rx is equal to infinity, two cases. Then we can explain the what is happening inside this circuit. Okay. This is about construction part of shunt type ohm meter. Series type ohm meters are used for measurement of high resistances, whereas shunt type ohm meters are used for measurement of low resistances. Here the shunt type ohm meter is shown in figure. It consists of batteries in series with the adjustable resistance R1 and D'Arsnoval movement means PMMC meter. The unknown resistance is connected across the terminals A and B is in parallel with the meter. In the circuit, it is necessary to have an on-off switch, that is switch S, to disconnect the battery from the circuit and to connect the battery with the circuit. We are going to use the switch. That means whenever the instrument is using, I'm going to close that switch. Whenever the instrument is not using, I'm going to switch off that switch or open that switch. When the unknown resistance, this is the first case, when the unknown resistance Rx is equal to 0. When unknown resistance Rx is equal to 0, then A and B terminals are going to be short circuited. Rx is 0, then A and B terminals are going to be short circuited. Therefore, the meter current is 0. Unknown resistance 0 aయిందనుకున్నాము, then meter current is also 0. Let me show the diagram. This one, if this is short circuited, if this is short circuited, this unknown resistance is short circuited, it is short circuited, then Rx is equal to 0. Rx is equal to 0, then the flow of current is also 0 here. Across here, the flow of current is also 0. The meter deflection is null. The meter deflection across this one is null. Similarly, this is the first case. Similarly, if Rx is equal to infinity, if Rx is equal to infinity case, what will be the infinite case here? Infinite case, first case ఏమో షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్ అనుకుంటున్నాం, నెక్స్ట్ కేస్ ఏమవుతుంది, ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఓపెన్ సర్క్యూటెడ్. It is going to be open circuited, then Rx is going to be infinity, then meter reading, I am going to come across this meter reading as full scale reflection, that current is also maximum. I am going to obtain maximum amount of current here. That means these two are proportional. Whatever the resistance is taking place maximum, then this meter reading is also maximum. If resistance value is 0, then meter reading is also null. In this way, I can obtain two values here, two cases values, that is resistance is equal to 0, then current is also 0. If why? Because I'm placing this shunt here. I'm placing this resistance as shunt level. Therefore, it is going to takes place these two parameters in the proportional manner. Yes, sir. Here Here we are going to describe just two cases here. That is when unknown resistance Rx is equal to 0 ohms. That means A and B terminals are short circuited. Meter current is 0. If the unknown resistance is that is Rx is equal to infinity, that A and B terminals are open circuited. The current finds a path only through the meter. అప్పుడు ఆ ఫ్లో ఆఫ్ కరెంట్ మొత్తం కూడా మీటర్లోనే జరుగుతుంది అనమాట. డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ సెలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ R1. The pointer can be made to read full scale current here. This is the working part. That meter is going to be given from 0 to infinite here. The ohm meter therefore has the 0 mark at the left hand side. 0 is going to be marked on left hand side of the scale. That is no current, and the infinite mark at the right hand side of the scale. That is full deflection scale. Infinite demo full deflection scale. 0 is on the left hand side. Infinite scale is on the right hand side. Shunt type ohm meter is particularly suited for the measurement of low value of resistance. It is going to be used in laboratories here. When Rx is equal to infinity, that is unknown resistance Rx is equal to infinity, the full scale meter current will be IFST is equal to V by R1 plus Rm. The current limiting resistor R1 plus Rm here, that is meter resistance Rm. That is given by internal all these we know this name for this each and every term. We know this one. The scale is 0 to infinite. The scale is marked from 0 to infinite. This is infinite means full scale deflection. 0 means null scale deflection. Here R1 plus Rm is equal to V by IFST. That is given by R1 is equal to V by IFST minus Rm. Rearranging the above terms like this. Let it be equation 1. First one is equation 1. Shunt type. Please note down these two equations also. Please note down this equation. Please note down this equation. IFST is equal to V by R1 plus Rm. Okay. Next, second equation. Rearranging these terms. V by IFST, then R1 plus Rm. That implies R1 is equal to V by IFST minus Rm. Let it be equation number 2. Equation number 2. Then for any value of Rx connected across the meter terminal, the meter current decreases, and it is given by that meter current Im is equal to, by using, for example, this is the circuit. This is the circuit. We know the across this meter. Let it be meter is going to be placed like this. Therefore, meter current Im here. Im, that is Im is equal to the flow of current. Total flow of current is I into this opposite resistance Rx by total resistance Rx plus Rm. That is the basic formula. Like that we are applying here. That's the same. We are going to apply this phenomena like this one. Im is equal to this voltage V by this voltage. V by R means current I into Rx by Rm plus Rx. Like that V by this resistance, total resistance R1 plus this parallel resistance Rm Rx by Rm plus Rx. Okay. By substituting those values, these two terms will cancel out, and remaining term is Vrx by R1 into Rm plus Rx plus Rm Rx. Let it be equation number 3. Let it be equation number 3. Note down this diagram. It will be helpful. Else just memorize this one. Just memorize this one. That's fine. Next, the meter current for any value of Rx expressed as a function, expressed as a fraction of the full scale current here, that is given by S is equal to this. S is equal to Im by IFST. S is equal to Im by IFST. We know this value, Im value and IFST value. Initially, by substituting those values here, Vrx by R1 Rm plus R1 Rx plus Rm Rx by V by R1 plus Rm. By substituting those two values, and those terms are going to be minimized like this. Let it be equation number 4. And by definition, Rp is given by R. Those two resistors R1 and Rm are in parallel. Therefore, R1 Rm by R1 plus Rm. Substitute this Rp value here. Then substitute equation number 5 in equation 4. Then it will become, the above S term will become like this. The above S term is going to become, and we are going to minimize the term like this, Rx by this is the Rp term plus Rx. Therefore, S is equal to Rx by Rp plus Rx. Okay, the above equation is used. The meter can be calibrated by calculating S in terms of Rx and Rp. At full scale reading of the meter, that is given by Im is equal to 0.5 IFST. The equation 3 reduces to initially the equation 3 is given like this, that is Im is equal to VRH by R term ఇచ్చాము. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఈ టర్మ్ ఇక్కడ హాఫ్ స్కేల్ డిఫ్లెక్షన్ కరెంట్ అంటున్నాం కదా, దాన్ని సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం, ఆ టర్మ్ని ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం 0.5 IFSTని. Let us assume that it has equation number 7. RH is external resistance causing the half scale deflection here. To determine the relative scale values for a given value of R1, the half scale reading is found by dividing equation 1 by equation 7. Solving for RH, I am going to solve for RH, and it is given as like this. RH is equal to R1 Rm by R1 plus Rm. The analysis shows that the resistance R1, internal resistance of the meter Rm, instead of using the ohm meter or the ammeter, voltmeter methods, the bridges are used in practice, which is given high degree of accuracy. ఈ ohm meters కొంచెం accuracy levels compare చేస్తే bridges, అందుకని we are going for bridges. Later on chapters we are going to see for the measurement of resistance we are going to use bridges here. అది మెగర్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ బ్రిడ్జెస్ ఉంటాయమ్మా, మెగర్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ బ్రిడ్జెస్ అని, లేకపోతే కెల్విన్స్ డబుల్ బ్రిడ్జ్ అని, వీట్ స్టోన్ బ్రిడ్జ్ అని, ఇట్లా డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్రిడ్జెస్ ఉంటాయి. దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు మెజర్ ది voltage frequency measurement కానీ, voltage measurement, capacitance measurement, inductance measurement, different bridges we are going to come across for the resistance measurement also. Okay, this is about the shunt type of ohm meter. Shunt type of ohm meter, again I'm going to consider that అది RM అని రాసాను కదా, అది డైరెక్ట్గా రాసాం కదా, అది సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసాం. ఇక్కడ నేను రఫ్గా చేశాను, మళ్ళీ ఆ టర్మ్ ఎట్లా వచ్చిందో, RH is equal to R1 Rm by R1 plus Rm. Please go through this one. You'll easily know this, what are the values involved in the derivation part. And one problem is also given. Please go through that one. Finding the shunt resistance value as well as current limiting resistor R1 value. Im is equal, this is the half scale deflection of the movement. Im is equal to 0.5 IFST. These two values, IFST value is provided. Then meter current can be obtained. Similarly, voltage across the movement is Vm or Em. That is, after obtaining this Im value and resistance value, I am going to have 25 millivolts. Next, Rx value, unknown resistance value, unknown from the unknown resistance across the unknown resistance. The voltage also appears across the unknown resistance Rx. The current through the Rx is given by Ix is equal to those two values. I is equal to V by R. V by R formula, by substituting those two values, I can obtain Ix value here. Then shunt resistance, shunt current is given by Ish is equal to Ix minus Im. Shunt resistance is given by Vm by Ish. Total battery current is given by IT is equal to Im plus Ish plus Ix. Total current is given. Voltage drop across the current limiting resistor R1. Please go through that one. You can easily understand What are the terms involved? Next one is difference between series type and shunt type. Difference between series type and shunt type. This is the circuit diagram for series type of ohm meter. This is the circuit diagram for shunt type of ohm meter. This RX is parallel in series with this PMMC meter, whereas this is the shunt resistance are going to be placed in parallel with this meter. Okay, PMMC meter. Therefore, I can treat this as series type of ohm meter. This is a shunt type of ohm meter. Two cases we have seen. We have seen the two cases. That is, current through the meter depends upon the unknown resistance here. That is, meter indication is proportional to the value of unknown. Here, Rx is connected in parallel with the meter. That is, on-off switch is also placed here. The two cases is Rx is equal to infinity. Then current is Rx is equal to 0. Sorry, minimum value of resistance will give the maximum value of current here. That is maximum. When this acts as open, A and B terminals are short circuited, this is the case. When A and B terminals are open circuited, this is the case. Rx is equal to infinity, I is equal to 0. Whereas here A and B terminals are short circuited, then Rx is equal to 0, then flow of current across the meter is also 0. And here, when open circuited, Rx is equal to infinity, then I finds a path for the full scale deflection of the meter. Okay. The accuracy of the scale marking depends upon the repeating accuracy of the meter and the tolerance of the calibrating resistors here. The scale is going to be given like this, that is from 0 is on the right hand side and the maximum value is on the left hand side. Whereas in shunt type, normally it is 0 is on left hand side and the maximum value is on the right hand side. This type of ohm meter is particularly suitable to the measurement of low value of resistor, whereas this is high value of resistance. Series type emo high value of resistance. So other shunt type emo low value of resistance. Okay. This is the difference between series type and shunt type of ohm meters. ఇట్లా low value తీసుకుంటాం. ఇది maximum value is infinity. Series type maximum value is this one and this is the 0 value. Okay. Here also we can construct the scaling like this in series type of ohm meter. This is from 0 to infinity. Okay. It is from 0.25 to maximum 100 or 1000. You may come across like this. ఇది బ్రీఫ్ నోట్స్. ఈ బ్రీఫ్గా మనం ఇప్పుడు చెప్పుకున్నది మొత్తం ఇట్లా బ్రీఫ్గా పెట్టాను అనమాట. ఇది కూడా నేను షేర్ చేస్తాను. ఇది ఫస్ట్ చదవండి అమ్మా. ఇది చదివితే మీకు అర్థమైపోయింది. That is the resistance Rx is equal to 0 ohms. First case, Rx is equal to infinity. Second case, that is the only working we are going to provide here. This is going series type of ohm meters are basically used for measurement of high resistance. High resistance, for the measurement of high resistance, we are going to use this series type of ohm meters. Half scale deflection ni చూస్తాం అన్నమాట. హాఫ్ స్కేల్ డిఫ్లెక్షన్ ఎట్లా ఉంది దాన్ని బట్టి మనం డెరివేషన్ పార్ట్ we are going to derive in order to obtain the resistor R1 and R2 for designing purpose. Whereas in shunt type of ohm meter, same shunt type of ohm meters, one switch is going to be placed whenever that entire circuit is going to be operated, then switch is going to be closed. Whenever the entire apparatus is not using, then that switch is going to be open. Like that, here also two resistors are going to be placed. That is Rx is equal to 0 ohm. That is I'm going to given the PMMC meter, that is null deflection here. That is current is also 0, whereas Rx is infinity. That is maximum amount of resistance. That PMMC meter is full scale deflection current is going to be takes place across the PMMC meter. Okay. That scaling in different textbooks, that scaling may be given in different format. This is one type of format. you can draw this diagram. It will be more helpful. Okay, 0 to infinity, infinity to 0, like this.